Hey, you guys. So I messed up and I scheduled my I pre-scheduled this live meditation. You guys have a link. I see that you're all logged in, and because I pre-scheduled it from my computer, I'm unable to access it on my phone. I don't know how to do it. I hope you all are seeing that I'm over here. And Danielle, I see that you're here. Can you hear me okay? Because I'm not going to wear earbuds. Just let me know if you can hear me good, because I'm not on earbuds this time, and I just want to make sure. Okay, so sorry. Okay, good, thank you. So let me just get situated, because that threw me off a little bit. Again, I think I had the wrong, I don't know, I messed it up somehow, you guys, with pre-scheduling this live session. So hopefully everyone can find me, and I'm sorry I'm all discombobulated. So I'm going to start playing some music in the background. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what we're going to do. Thank you all so much for joining, and stay tuned for just a moment. Just give me 1 second. Okay, guys, so welcome and happy full moon lunar eclipse. And I hope everybody enjoyed last night. It was really an amazing night. I don't know if you felt it, but I could just feel it laying in my bed. You can feel the energy shifting. And although we've been in the eclipse energy for several days now, the magnitude of it is just kind of settling in with us. And I think that we're also adjusting to the new energy scattering upon us. So give yourself time to adjust. A couple of people told me today that they felt a bit wobbly, like scared, uncertain, weird. I don't know, like, I felt it a little bit too. And I'm going to move this back just a little bit. So make sure that you take time to physically ground into the energy, and also make sure that you are taking it slow these first few days, because I think it's very powerful energy that we're all needing to adapt to. You've probably read my forecast and saw my social media post, and I feel this energy for twin flames in particular is really about the finalizing of our individual paths and becoming really let's say individuated from our twin flame. And so that's going to show up and manifest in all different ways for different people. Okay, so when I speak of that, I'm talking about who you are as an individual, separate of your twin flame, like what you came here to do. And it's so necessary for you to understand that, define that, and come into that, because it's part of this journey. This journey is about that. It's about you becoming an individual, a whole individual. And at this time, whatever is needing to be cleared, the final things that need to be cleared, they're going to be cleared away, or you're going to be feeling the need to clear them out. This could be clutter in your thinking. These could be negative thoughts. These could be, this could be literal, like people or situations. But whatever that is, we have the strength and the courage at this time to clear that out, to make space. And what are we making space for? We're making space for the new. We're making space for the new life. But it's not like this out of reach thing that's just going to come and find us, right? It's like we are signaling out to the universe, letting the universe know what it is we desire. And it's through that clarity of putting out that signal of exactly what we want and showing the universe what we no longer desire, vibrationally showing that. And so each time you clear something out of the way, you take a piece of negative energy and you move it out of the way, it opens up a new space, right? So something new can come in. Okay, so something can shift closer to you that was maybe further away, or something that you didn't see or wasn't on the radar can come in and fill the space. So think about that when you're making these necessary changes in your lives. Even though they might be hard, we're going to talk about this crystal setup in a minute too. Even though, these changes might be hard, they might be difficult, emotional, in the long run, you're going to be so happy that you've made these changes. Your higher self is showing you what to do. And so whatever it is that you're needing to clear in this upcoming period, to release the final strains of anything that comes up for you to clear, if there's anything that needs to get more into focus, that's also a pattern that we're going to see. We're going to have this need to fine tune what it is we really want, to like really hone in on it, really focus on it, really define it. And where we may have started the year with a more broad sense of it, I feel it more sharply coming into focus as we edge towards, February. And a lot of the focus and the work that you put in over the next short month of February, you will start reaping the rewards in March, April, and May, as I've been saying for a long time. For twin flames and separation, you are all on different timelines. There is no one aspect that I can speak to in the collective right now. So much has been shifting for so many twin flames. But I can say that there's a massive shift for both divine feminine and divine masculine at this time. And both are working behind the scenes to make major changes in their lives. Some will see more in a manifested way, or more outwardly, more obvious from the feminine. There's things that the masculine's starting to contemplate and look towards and create that we won't see probably till the latter part of at least the spring or summer. Whereas I feel like a lot of the divine feminine, you're going to be cultivating your path and really syncing up with new opportunities and soul partnerships, divine partnerships. Some of you are definitely preparing to meet the loves of your lives. And I know that might be hard to hear because you might be looking at a particular person saying, this is my twin flame. And I tell you that there's probably about 40% of the collective right now who's about to meet their divine life partners that aren't currently with their twins who might be watching this video. So be fluid. Focus on aligning with yourself. As you align with yourself, you can surrender. And when you surrender, you are able to just allow whatever is going to come in for you. Remember I said, things move out of the way. That creates a space for whatever needs to come in, whatever wants to come in, whatever is divinely guided to come in and be with you. When we attach from fear. This is just a reminder. We attach from fear, not from love. So in this meditation tonight, as we segue into it, we're going to focus on sending our twin flames, our beloveds, our divine partners, those waiting to come in for us, those who we are in separation with. You can use this meditation also for those across, in spirit or who have crossed over. You can use this meditation to connect with them in the 5D. We're going to send love and purity to our twins, whether you know your twin flame or not. And some of you, I want you to remain really open when we go through this meditation, because it's going to be very, very general. It's going to be very, very broad. So if you have someone in mind that you feel is your twin flame, and you connect with them at a higher level, you can certainly connect with that soul at this time and send them love. If you have someone that you have not met yet who's coming into your life, and you feel that, or you may not even know that, or you may not feel that yet, you can also use this time to send out a general message about the love that you feel within yourself, and use that as the point of attraction to attract in this divine partner or lover. I'm going to say that again to all of you, because it's really important that you understand. There's 40% of the collective who aren't with their real divine twin flames at this time. I've been shown very clearly. That 40% has a divine partner coming in. And for many or most of that percentage, it's this year. The work that you're doing now is so important. And I know there's maybe a reason why you're here, someone in particular that you've had in mind. But for some of you, it's not the divine partner. So whatever the case, and for the rest of you, you have the opportunity to come into union with the person that you're thinking of. And it doesn't negate your connection with anyone, right? So you guys have to understand what connection is. Connection is, you're not imagining this, you're not crazy, you're not making it up. Connection is when you are in, there's a resonance, right? There's a connection, there's a higher connection from a much higher level, right? We know what twin flames, what it feels like, but oftentimes we can feel this way with even karmic partners and soulmates. We can have telepathy. We can have all of the same symptoms, okay? And anyone who tells you else or otherwise is not gonna, is not really telling you the truth. The truth is that twin flames have a lot of the same, symptoms as soulmates and karmic partners. And I want you to focus less on the label and more about the connection. So when we go into the meditation, if there's someone that you want to connect with in the 5D to send love, focus on surrendering so that you can access that connection in its purity. The thing that interferes with the connection, with the purity of the connection, is obviously our thinking minds, but it's fear, it's attachment. So when we're attached to outcome, we can't create the space for whether it's the twin flame re-entering, or whether it's this new person coming in for us, or whatever else is in alignment for us. So in order to do that, we must detach. We must detach. And detachment is not about focusing on detaching. Detaching is really about aligning with oneself. So remember, this whole journey where we're at right now is really about you coming into yourself, your own individual self. And for so many of you, if you really, really, really can find that alignment, if you really, really, really can get your energy and your focus all the way aligned with you and begin serving your mission or continue serving your mission and do the work on yourself that you hear from your higher self's calling, keep moving towards that, stepping into your fullest potential, that's how the twin flame unions and reunions are going to continue to happen. It's this phase that we're in is about we're almost showing the universe that we are completely individuated, whole people who can stand on our own and do not need to hope, pray, wait, attach to the other person. And for the person that you've showed up here, thinking about or having in mind, it's important that you allow them to be on their journey at this time, wherever they may be at. Just allow them to be. Without trying to change them or alter the course or speed up time. That's how you create true union. And union is felt way, way, way before in the 5D, before it ever happens in the 3D. So if you've never experienced union in the 5D, then that's where you need to put your sort of energy and focus into the surrender, into the connection, into opening up the purity of the connection rather than focusing on what's happening in the third dimension. And it's important to beam love, to open to love, to dream, to ask for what you desire. Okay, so remember that. It is important to do that. But I think in these connections, we get way too specific sometimes, and then that attachment comes in and it messes us up. It creates the separation. It creates further separation. It creates where you're actually repelling one another, right? Because whenever the attachment is introduced, we repel. Twins repel. So allowing is huge. Allowing one another to be whole individuals. It's so important at this time. And sometimes I find twins can say that they're doing this, but they might truly just have like a closed heart chakra. They might be saying, oh, I give up on my twin, and that's not the same. Saying I give up on my twin, oh, I'll just go over here then and focus on me. That's different. That's when you close your heart chakra. It's different than surrendering and coming into alignment with yourself. When you come into alignment with yourself, you don't have to say things like, I give up on my twin. I don't even know if that's my twin, right? We don't have to say things like that. It's just irrelevant. It's just, you begin holding space for this person and you hold space in a new way. So alignment with yourself it's paramount. And that's what we're being asked to do at this time. It's almost like for many of you, you're being asked to do this because it's like those pieces that you haven't been able to understand, that you haven't been able to grasp or to click into place. And the thing about this is that you're so close, so many of you, to knowing what that alignment is. You've come in and out of surrender. You've come in and out of alignment with yourself. But this is it. They're saying this is it. This is it. This is it. This is the time to go all the way into yourself energetically. Okay? And it's not selfish. It's actually the thing that we must do before all that happiness, joy, abundance, union can come into our lives. So for this meditation, I've set a sort of heart-shaped crystal circle here for us. So in the center, we have the mirror that represents the twin flame mirror. We have healing energy crowning over, clearing energy, the symbol of love leading down towards our hearts, right? So it's facing you, so hopefully facing your heart. And we have like, what I tried to do is I tried to create a symmetry between the more grounding energies and the heavier energies here to absorb whatever heavy energies you need lifted and to kind of clear and cleanse whatever you need healed at this time so that you can return to love. Okay, so after we finish this brief meditation, I'm going to pull a couple of cards for the collective, and I'll stay on for a little bit to answer some of your questions. Okay, so wherever you are, just get comfortable and close your eyes. And remember, we're going in with the intention of thinking generally, releasing our attachments, releasing our fears, closing your eyes, taking a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale slowly. Notice where you're holding tension in your body. Inhale and release it as you exhale. Another deep breath. Inhale, thinking about all the attachments that we've had with our twin flames. And exhale, releasing those attachments. With each breath now, inhale, coming all the way into alignment with yourself. A few more deep breaths. Inhale. And exhale, a couple more. Good. Now imagine your whole body filling up with white golden light from your tips of your toes, the centers of your feet and your heels, all the way up your legs, through the center of your body, and filling up your heart, your chest, your head, and then emitting that light right through your crown chakra. See that light expanding above your head and below your feet. See that light expanding out from your fingertips and all around your body. Imagine that light growing bigger and bigger, more expansive. See this as dynamic light, buzzing, moving, circling your entire body, your entire energy field, your entire auric field, expanding out above your crown and below your feet, around your body, filling the room. Good. And continue to breathe, inhale and exhale. And on the next breath, I want you to imagine your heart chakra filling with a golden light. Feel into your heart chakra and see what's perhaps blocking that light from shining through, from you feeling the warmth of that light, that golden light. Is there pain in there? Is there anything in there, heartache or pain or grief or sadness? What's keeping you from feeling the magnitude of that golden light? Allow those emotions to dissipate as you expand that light and beam it out from your chest. Imagine that light growing and growing, filling the whole room that you're in. And imagine that light expanding beyond the building or home that you're in, filling out into space, into the air, into the universe, allowing the golden light to permeate through the atmosphere, expanding, ever expanding, and radiating your essence. Each of you is radiating your own unique essence. And all of you are connected via love. Feel your connectedness to your fellow twin flames, soul sisters and soul brothers along this journey, going through all of the same things that you have gone through, all of the ups and downs, the learning, the hardships, the joy, the connection, the highs, the lows. You are fellow travelers in this journey. You are here to assist one another. Think of the hundreds and thousands of twin flames across the planet. Those just stepping onto the journey, and those who have been here for a while. Feel your connection to them through the commonality of your journeys, through the plight of your struggle, and through the celebration of your joys. This is a sacred journey to share with your fellow travelers. Think of the many stories that make up the collective. Think of any stories that you have heard from other twin flames, whether you've read them or spoken to other twin flames. Think about those now. Send love to those people. Send love to those souls. For their journey is unique. And yet so similar to all of us. Breathe into that, the notion of connecting with your fellow twin flame travelers, your soul sisters and soul brothers, fellow comrades along this journey. Send them love and well-being. And now focus back on your golden light, the golden light you are uniquely emitting to the universe. Imagine all twin flames emitting this light at once right now. Think about how many different colors of golden light, shimmery, yellow, green, sparkly. Think about the texture and the feeling of it and the energy of it and the vibration of it. Think about everybody standing with an open heart chakra, beaming out to one another all at once at this time. Imagine all that light focused up to the center of the universe. Beam your light up to the center of the universe. Feel your light, your unique light, as it touches and meshes with other twin flames. Feel the magnitude and the power of light workers and empaths and beautiful souls united together in this journey. And as we come together and connect in this soul tribe and this soul family, we become stronger. That light grows and grows, and its power is limitless. Feel the magnitude of that one united light beaming up to the center of the universe. You are one with your fellow travelers. Nobody can fabricate or duplicate your unique essence. Yet you have all come together to accomplish one goal. You are here to assist in raising consciousness. That is the purpose of the twin flame connection. To not acknowledge your fellow brothers and sisters along this journey would mean to not understand what this journey is about. So I want you to imagine that light still extending up to the center of the universe. But I want you to take one big, in your mind, take one big giant step back. And I want you to see your individual strands of light, your unique essence. I want you to begin to see that again. And take a few more steps back as you focus inward towards yourself and your unique essence. See your light. See what makes it unique. Now imagine the end of your light connecting with your twin flame. Whether you know who your twin flame is or not, you can imagine this soul specifically. You can call them in the 5D. Or you can call in the essence of your divine partner. See your light extending to their heart chakra. And see the light that they are uniquely sending to you from their heart chakra. What does their unique essence look like? What colors stand out to you? Patterns, colors. What does it feel like? Now step in alignment with your twin flame, or this divine being that you've called forth. And line up your lights, heart to heart, so that they enmesh the same way you just enmeshed with your fellow travelers along this twin flame journey. Creating one light with your twin flame, with your divine partner. Receive now whatever knowing, whatever messages you need to receive about this connection. Let that be revealed to you or shown to you now. Whatever it is you need to know at this time about this combined light. What is the truth that you need to see about this light? Where does the truth lie in this light? What is the truth of this connection? And how can you better serve this connection on your own path, in your own life? Let that information come to you. You may not hear the voice of the other person. You may just know it. Something or someone behind you might whisper to you. You may see visual messages flash. However you receive this information, allow it to be shown or spoken to you. Stand up tall as you have one unified light standing across from your twin flame or divine partner. Stand up tall now. Allow that light to grow stronger as it becomes one with the other's unique essence. Extend your arms out by your side. Lift your arms up and extend them out. See the other person as a mirror image of you, as they extend their arms out to their sides as well. As you extend your arms out, you are showing one another you are unattached. You are unattached to each other. You are unattached to anything that holds you upright. All of your strength is from within you. And the power of love and an open heart is what connects you. If you see anything else attaching you at this time, allow yourself to release those attachments. Allow those things to fall away. Find yourself on sure footing, unattached to your twin, only via the light of your heart, the purity of the connection. And lower your arms down by your sides. send love over to your divine partner, twin flame. And know that it's okay now to walk your path, your individual path, as the light that you have just enmeshed will continue to be felt as you shine your own unique lights individually. As you move away from one another, think about moving towards your purpose and your path, knowing that that light of connection, of the purity of your connection, can never be broken. Walk on to your path, feeling happy and light, joyful, at peace, harmony, allowing the other person to segue onto their path as they need to, trusting that you'll come back in the same space or come back together when it's right again. At any time, you can call upon that joint light and understand that as you exude your own individual light, your twin flame will feel it. Each time you radiate your own unique essence, your twin flame will feel it. It will raise them up, it will propel them, it will guide them. Take a nice deep breath. I want you to center now into your solar plexus, right into your navel area. Feel the strength within you as connected to your divine knowing, as connected to what your higher purpose is. With an open heart, you walk forward in confidence, trusting, aligned, and knowing that all is well. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes, come back into your physical space. And give yourself a moment. I was really guided not to script this tonight and just to channel whatever they wanted us to do. So that meditation was channeled, and I'm sorry if it was a little rough, but they show me pictures first, and then I have to try to describe it to all of you. So yeah, I'm still practicing doing that. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. I hope that it broadened your perspective a little bit. And I do feel like it was what we were supposed to accomplish in this time together. I'm going to open it up to questions or comments, or if you want to share anything that you experienced with your fellow travelers. You can do that now. Thank you, Ataya. Thank you, Gloria. I'm glad that helped you. Anyone want to share anything that you experienced? I thought it was really interesting when they showed us how to, stretch our arms out. I'm like, why are you telling me to, airplane our arms out, But I thought that was very powerful. I was doing it too. I had my eyes closed while they were guiding me. Anybody else want to share anything? Or any epiphanies? Or maybe like, were you able to receive any messages? Oh, that's beautiful. Ataya said that she was crying and saw so much light. Did anyone receive anything specific that you were told about the truth of your connection that you might want to share? How about when we all came together as a group? Oh, I'm crying. Oh, Alyssa. Sending you love, Alyssa. It's pretty powerful when you really imagine coming together as a group with all these hundreds and thousands of twin flames. Good, JM. I'm so glad that it helped some of you. So if you guys are seeing this after, I'm going to post it as a replay. Oh, Trish says, I kept getting more ideas about my soul mission. Oh, good. I'm glad, Trish, that you were able to get some clarity. Alyssa said that she saw her guide step in when we came together as a group. I kind of felt that as well. I mean, I felt my guides there. And yeah, it's almost like, I don't know what that looked like to all of you, but it was like I saw the person to the left and to the right of me. I saw like their silhouette or their profile. And then it was like my immediate light connected into theirs. And then it was just like billions of lights like coming together and shooting up into one stream towards the center of the universe. So you can use pieces of that in your own meditations. And I was just about to say that I'm going to post this as a replay. And hopefully those of you who weren't able to do it live will enjoy it. The cross was emitting the light from my heart. For me, it's the same 3 silhouettes. Alyssa, I wonder if you saw those 2 on either side of you, like as your guides or just as fellow journeyers, or what else, you guys? Anything else? Okay, so I'm going to pick a card for us, just one from the tarot deck, and I'm going to shuffle a little bit. Whoa! I'm going to shuffle a little bit, and hopefully we won't lose the camera. You're welcome, Ataya. Why do I always say it wrong, Ataya? Okay, so let's see what the guides want to show us through the cards about what we just experienced or what we need to focus on at this time. Okay, I'm going to just split the deck. Okay, so we have, I love this, it's 10 of crystals in reverse. Okay, so it's like the 10 of pentacles. And that's like really the abundance. It's like everything that you're working on. I feel like as individuals, you know, what did I say at the beginning? I kept moving these, saying you got to create this space. And I feel like that's what we just did, right? You creating an opening for new light to come in. And this is interesting too, because I feel like this is a little bit of what we drew here, even though it was more of a heart. There is a pyramid aspect to it as well. So imagine that you are, as individuals now, able to create everything that you're desiring this year, because you are. And like fulfillment is going to come in so many different forms if you just create the space and just allow it. So there's so much love and connection with others. There's so many stories, you know, when I had mentioned during the meditation about thinking about your unique stories or stories that you've heard along this journey. Think about how that connects you. Like if we're all threads and you weave it all together and how connected that is. Now think about some of you maybe collaborating or teaming up in this journey. I feel like that's going to bring about a lot of abundance, like meeting your soul tribe, understanding more of what this journey is, taking the emphasis off of the romantic partnership, placing it more on yourself as an individual, on your purpose, your path, the connection with others, finding joy in this journey. That's how a lot of the abundance and union is going to come. Okay? It's really interesting that we got this card too, because if you look at this, like, see how I put this mirror here as like the twin flame mirror, and also like the light, the center of the light that we were all beaming into. You can see that here. I feel like this is the balancing of the polarities as well, both within you individually as well as within the collective and on the world stage. And it's just showing, like, even though things are a little bit shaky right now, even on the world stage, it's like, I feel like you all are the stabilizers and you have so much opportunity to create abundance and love and connection with one another. And it's really tremendous. So I'm gonna put that there. And then because we have the crystals here, I figured I would pull a card from our crystal deck and see what the message is for us. And maybe you all can take a crystal to bed with you, or kind of use whatever crystal guidance we receive to carry forth this energy with you. Okay. So Tanzanite, which is clarity. So whatever you received during the meditation was the truth. There was clarity. The path that you're seeing as an individual is clear because you're clearing the roadblocks out of the way. You're clearing the things that are no longer necessary. You know where you're headed. There's no more confusion. Goddess Melinda, I want to share. What would you like to share? Please just type your story or whatever you want to share. There's no more confusion really about what our higher calling is or path is. As we step towards it, more clarity will come. More clarity will come. So even though it feels like we might be on a little bit of shaky ground right now, it's all going to start to balance. You've got to stabilize within yourself, finding that center, finding your center, finding your own center, discovering, defining your own unique light. Remember I said it's the unique essence that you're radiating out. That's going to bring everything else into focus, just you focusing on that. So we have clarity and the 10 of crystals. So I hope that this was helpful for you to understand sort of how this is all connected to you as an individual, how you're all connected to one another, what it means for twin flames. Melinda says, I'm dealing with letting go. I'm really having a hard time. So anyone who's struggling or having a hard time at this time, this is a time to just go within and rest and cleanse. Focus on releasing, and when you have those moments of up-leveled energy, that's the time where you can shift into yourself. Make sure you're not in cycles of loop thinking or obsessing about the other person, because that's just going to kind of hold you back. Try to wash that away, cleanse it, maybe get some tanzanite for clarity. It's very easy to get caught up in 3D confusion. If you guys are struggling and it's hard for me to like help each of you on a group live, but if you do want to like have a guidance session or work together individually, you can always look at my website. Through the end of January, I have a code that you can use. It's Lucky SMG on spiritualmaterialgirl.com, and you'll save $19 on any session. So, you know, some of you, if it's not me, like reach out to another healer. Some of you need sometimes to connect with healers and teachers just to kind of give you that, break you out of the perspective or give you that little bit of clarity, right? Like we're seeing here, that'll help you kind of keep moving forward. Sometimes we get stuck. I remember early on in my journey, even as I was coming into my own gifts, I needed to reach out to, you know, teachers and healers. And it's hard when you're in it and you can't see really beyond it. Like you might get it intellectually, but you can't make it click for yourself. And finding alignment is understanding the root of our fear, bringing that into awareness, and then practicing our self-discovery. So I love you all. I'm going to leave you with that. And I'm wishing you a beautiful evening and a beautiful start to your February. Bask in this energy. This is a beautiful energy, I feel. I think whatever comes to light during this eclipse will be really important for us. And come February, we'll be moving forward a lot more steadily than we are right now. So hang in there, everyone. Sending love to you all. And I'll see you soon. Good night.